The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and by Clark's Pump and Shop, Crown Trophy, Double Dogs, La Rosa's Pizza, Mingy Beef Jerky, Prep Spin, P-Rats, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.
Hello, I'm Gary Ball. Welcome into the 20th year of the Scholastic Ball Report. We've got a great show for you today. As always, we have a feature from WKYT from around the state. The Roberts Insurance Team of the Week, Sayre High School baseball team is in the house. The Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week, Anna Clay Denton. She plays 3 sports, and she's a 4.0 student from Lafayette High School. From Nicholasville, we have the Sutherland Chevrolet Driver of the Week with some great sports action. From UK Sports Medicine Healthcare, athletic training tips with Rob Ullery. But we know what you want. Best highlights in the state of Kentucky. We've got them. They've called Game Time with Brian Malum, Lee K. Howard, and Lindsey Goff.
For the first time since 1922, the KHSAA Boys Sweet 16 semifinals had 3 Central Kentucky teams in the Final Four. Let's start with GRC and Douglas. Douglas has a 30-game winning streak, and after trailing 26-14, the Broncos rally. Tylon Webb. This is the layup, but Avion Shell not there for the putback. The Broncos on an 18-5 run. Here comes Mello Boone, tracks down the loose ball. Goes in for the and one. Boone with a dozen. Douglas has the lead. Then the Cards get back to being GRC. Rashawn Hampton hits the corner 3. Cardinals are flying with the lead. GRC will try it again. The 3 is off, but Sam Parrish sneaks in for the rebound, the putback, and he would get the foul. Parrish with 13. Play of the day. Jerome Morton, the MVP, takes flight, challenges Chalnut, drops the hammer. The defending state champs now the chance to repeat. They take down Douglas 51-44. Woodford County's remarkable run continued against Warren Central. Trailing by 5 late in the third, Jasper Johnson quickly ties the game here. First, he hits a 3. Then the guy they call Bruh, he takes it coast to coast for the lay-in. It's tied at 35 heading into the final frame. In the fourth, John McCreer backs his way in, goes to the glass with the baby hook. Jackets lead 39-37, but Warren Central, the #1 team for a reason. The Dragons finish off Woodford's dream season 56-48.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
My name is Jessica. I came to Morgan & Morgan after a car accident. After the sign-up process, I was able to speak to an attorney right away. A lot of people think it's complicated to hire a law firm. It's so much easier than you think.
A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's scary that it can be put into anything. We can't even see it or notice it.
Frederick Douglass athletics programs are experiencing a wealth of success this season. 3 months after the Broncos claimed their first football state title, both the boys and the girls basketball teams earned their first ever trip to the Sweet 16. For the Lady Broncos, there was one player who stepped up on Saturday in the region final. She is our athlete of the week. In just the 6th year of the school's existence, the Douglas Lady Broncos are headed to the Sweet 16.
It's a dream for us, man. My girls, they worked hard for it, man. This has been the goal since last year, man, since we got knocked out.
Douglas punched their ticket on Saturday with a win over Lexington Catholic in the 11th Region Final. In that game, junior Ayanna Darrington scored 27 points and grabbed 29 rebounds.
We did it as a team. It wasn't just me, it was everybody on this bench. It was everybody working together. My team. It was all of us.
Yeah, Ayanna, man, is a bucket, man. Great character off the court. I think she's under the radar. People don't know about her, man, but I think they will soon, man. I think they'll find out who she is, man.
Prior to last weekend, Darrington had missed several weeks due to an ankle injury, including the entire 42nd District Tournament and the first round game of the regional. But when her team needed her, she returned to the court.
We just needed to win, and that's all. We just needed to win. I just felt like we just had to push through and keep playing, so that's what I did.
We've been saving her, man. We was hoping to get to this point, and we made it, and she was ready to go, man. She was 100%.
Now at full strength, Darrington and the Douglas Lady Broncos are hoping to take their dream a step further.
We're going to enjoy this moment right now and prepare for next week, and whoever we play, man, win or lose, man, we just coming out playing hard.
Hello, welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report as we honor the Roberts Insurance Team of the Week, the baseball team from Sayre High School. With us is Kevin Clary, the coach, and 4 of his players. Welcome to the Scholastic Ball Report, Coach Clary.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you having us on tonight.
I'm glad you're on. Talk to us about your season so far this year. You're having a fantastic start.
Well, we're really excited about our start. As of now, we're 3-0. We had a big win yesterday against Madison Central. They were the 12th ranked team in the state, and we beat them pretty handily, and we were excited about that.
What is the makeup of your team?
Well, we are a very senior-dominated team this year. We got 5 senior starters, 1 freshman, 2 sophomores, and 1 junior.
So this was kind of the season you were looking forward to in the past, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. You know, we were so close last year to win the 11th region, and we got a taste of it, and we're going to try to make sure we get back to there.
Well, speaking of the 11th region, what is your district? How tough is your district? I know the 43rd is always tough, and the 42nd is always tough, and the region like this year.
In my opinion, the 42nd district is probably the most talented district in the whole state. It has been for the last 2 or 3 years, and nothing against the 43rd because they're very competitive as well. But our district for the past 2 or 3 years, I mean, it's been a gauntlet of tough teams and the top arms in the region. In the 11th region, you know, the other 3 districts, you know, they're loaded as well. So it's a hard road.
Raymond, how long have you been playing baseball?
I started baseball when I was 4 or 5 years old, and always grew up watching a lot of games and continued playing from there. It's been my favorite sport ever since.
What positions have you played in that you like the most?
My primary and favorite position is pitcher, but I always like playing outfield and not just limiting myself to one position.
And what part of your game you think has improved the most over the years?
I'd say my command and just my pitching IQ and knowing how to get batters out is probably my biggest strength.
And Addison Stockham, who got you interested in playing baseball?
So I started playing baseball, when I was around 4 or 5. I'm the youngest of 3 kids. My older brother, he played baseball. He was good and successful. So I've always kind of, grown up playing baseball. So I've always been at a ballpark.
And what do you like most about the game of baseball?
Well, I kind of just like how there's a bunch of different games inside the game, like the pitcher's playing a game with the hitter, you're playing a game with your own catcher. Sometimes you're playing a game when you're on base with the pitcher. There's so many different little things inside the game. So you can always, find something fun to do.
It's a good way to put it. And what was your favorite win this season? I know it's young. You know, only played 3 or 4 games. What's your favorite win?
Definitely has to be Madison Central. You know, like Coach Clary mentioned earlier, you know, they beat us in the 11th region final last year, and, you know, that one hurt for sure, but it was nice to, you know, get them back this year.
Okay, let's get Grady in here. Do you like any certain position better than the other?
No, sir. I like second and short equally. They both are a little different, but they're pretty similar in the positioning, and they both have the same angle to the plate. So shortstop has a little longer throw, which makes it a little tougher, but I like them both equally.
That's good point. What do you work on to improve your game?
I enjoy taking ground balls, and Coach Clary will always hit them to me, and I enjoy that. Ever since I was a kid, everyone likes to hit, but personally, I like taking ground balls.
And what high school do you think is your biggest rival there at Sayre?
I'd say in my career, Frederick Douglass and Henry Clay, the 2 teams that we played in the past district championships, have been our biggest rivals. Those are 2 really close games, and they're always close games. We played them twice a year at least, so both those games, all those games are always really competitive, and they're 2 really good teams.
Well, thank you, Grady. And Graham Johnson is next. Thanks for joining us. How long have you been playing baseball?
I've been playing baseball since I was 3 or 4. My brother and I, Grady, we always liked watching it, so we said we ought to play, and my dad got us involved.
Do you have any goals in baseball?
I'd say a team goal for this year. That's sort of what I'm focusing on. I think the goal is to win the district championship, then the 11th region championship, and then the state championship. I think that's a goal that this is the first year we can really accomplish it because we've been so close. So I think those are the goals that I'm looking forward to.
Who is your biggest role model in MLB?
I'd have to say the best in the game right now, which is JT Realmuto. He's out there every day, and that's something I pride myself on. I've caught every inning since I've been in high school, and I just like going out there and playing the game. And he's also a good hitter because some catchers don't hit well, but I take pride in being a good bat in the lineup.
That's good. Thank you, Coach Clary, Raymond, Addison, Grady, and Graham, being on the show today.
Well, thank you for having us, and God bless.
That's it for the Roberts Insurance Team of the Week. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Okay, with so many places to buy new appliances, where should you go? A big box store? How about a warehouse club? I don't think so. Go where your neighbors go. P-Rats was voted Central Kentucky's favorite place to buy appliances. Here's why. They have all the major brands at the guaranteed lowest price. Low interest financing with options to fit any budget. Plus an award-winning in-house service and installation team. Voted Central Kentucky's favorite place for appliances. We're the best in the bluegrass.
Nobody beats P-Rats.
No matter who you cheer for or what the sport,
Clark's Puppet Shop is there to support the young people who play.
Whether it's a snack on the way to the game or restocking on the way home, Clark's is the winning stop. And whether you're choosing from drinks, chips, or a one-of-a-kind crispy, crunchy chicken, you'll be a winner no matter what the scoreboard says.
Clark's Puppet Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Do you listen to the TV on high volume or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't waste thousands on expensive hearing aids when you can get Nano's revolutionary technology for just $297. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not 1, but 2 Nano hearing aids for just $297. Plus, we'll add a portable charging case and ship your order absolutely free. The CIC Recharge has a tiny in-the-ear canal design that is nearly invisible. Why keep missing out on important conversations or waste thousands of dollars? Call and get 2 CIC Recharge hearing aids for only $297 and free shipping. 800-684-9098. Again, that's 800-684-9098.
Hello, welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report. As we honor the Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week. She's Anna Clayton, a softball player, and they also plays basketball and golf at Lafayette High School. Welcome in, Anna Clay.
Thank you so much for having me.
As a softball player and all the other sports you play, what got you interested in playing this sport?
It's probably my parents. They play a big role in my life. My mom was a big softball player before she went to college, and my dad was my coach up until like last year. So it was great having them as role models.
So how long have you been playing softball?
I've been playing softball for 7 or 8 years.
That's pretty good. What position do you play, and what do you like about it?
I play for Lafayette. I'll be playing second, but I can play anywhere the coach wants me to play. And for travel ball, my other main position is shortstop.
Talk about your season so far this year. I know you only played a few games.
We've only played 2 games, but both times that we played, we beat the team by minimum of 4. We have great leadership on the team. That we have a very upperclassmen led team. We have 7 seniors. They're great role models, and also the juniors are just great people to be around. And I just love having everybody that we have on the team.
What's your favorite thing about being a softball player at Lafayette?
Well, I love being with all my friends, and also how there's a big history of Lafayette softball.
Let's talk about your academic accomplishments. You're a really good student with a GPA of 4.0. Do you have a favorite subject or academic area?
It'll probably be English or history, just because those just come naturally to me.
Discuss your time management plan to excel at sports and academics.
As soon as I get home from school, which is about like 4, I start doing my homework. And then I set a timer for that for about like an hour and a half. And right after that, I'll start getting ready for softball.
Congratulations again, Anna Clay, for being the Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week. And thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
That's it for the Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Our final Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week for this season takes us to the Sweet 16 semifinals. GRC and Douglas, and Jerome Morton goes right down the middle of the floor and throws down on the Broncos. One of the best plays we saw during the state tournament. Look at it again, right down Broadway for the hammer. GRC would wind up the state runner-up, but that is our Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
They think I killed my dad because I wanted his money?
I'm the big side.
They killed Batman. I'm gonna make them pay. Give me one good reason I shouldn't kill you right now.
This just got juicy.
Anybody want to give me a crash course on being a vigilante?
Their new heroes are also their most wanted fugitives.
Gotham Knights, new series this Tuesday at 9, 8 central, only on the CW.
Past 2 hours.
Watch WKYT News live and on demand, totally free with no subscription. Stream WKYT for free now.
We are live here at the biggest stage of them all, Rupp Arena. Joining me is Joe Cooley, who's the male athlete, comeback player of the year, comeback athlete of the year for UK Sports Medicine, and also Mr. Rob Olery, who's the director of outreach at UK Sports Medicine. Rob, I know you had hundreds of nominations come in. What made it come down to Joe?
Joe has overcome a lot throughout his high school career, and to be successful coming back from that and playing football and basketball for Lloyd Memorial this year and maintaining a 4.05 GPA is just amazing for a student athlete to come back from these types of injuries and to excel not only on the field but also in the classroom.
Joe, amazing work that you do in the classroom. Talk to us about your comeback story, though.
Yeah, so first, I know my family and parents are standing right here. Got to thank them through all the adversity I've been through. They're there every step of the way. I would say it was my drive and passion. I love football. I love basketball, so it was my passion to come back and just get to play, but also do it with the friends and the people I love. So there's nothing better than waking up every day and get to do basketball and football with your best friends.
You've been through broken bones, blood clots, you name it. What really inspired you to get back out on the field of play?
My dad was a college athlete and always inspired me. I love football. Again, I've said that a lot. I want to be the best at what I do. So it was hard on the sideline just watching over and over again. I want to be the best. So yeah, that's the biggest reason.
Rob, when you have so many nomination forms come in like that, I know it's a hard process, but you have help across the state picking those athletes.
Right. We have 6 different athletic trainers throughout the entire state that look at every single nomination and pick the most worthy student athlete. And there was a lot of worthy nominations this year, but Joe's nomination really stood out this year. And Joe has the drive to excel, and Joe's going to go to Georgetown College next year and excel in both the classroom and on the football field.
Joe, I know you're looking forward to playing for the Tigers next year, and just part of the comeback story, how it all works out. Talk to us about going to Georgetown and being able to do those things when maybe at a time you might have thought that maybe it was impossible.
Well, I'll tell you, after every injury, I never told myself I was out. I told myself I was always going to come back bigger and stronger, and excited. I'm going to go to Georgetown. My best friend, Amari Riley, so we're excited. It's going to be a fun time. Yes, sir.
Rob, you picked the best of them, man, I tell you. And he's got a cool last name, too, Joe Cooley here.
Joe Cool. Dude, that's cool. Joe Cool, yes, sir.
Joe Cooley, he's our UK Sports Medicine Male Comeback Athlete of the Year. It's right here on the Ball Report.
Rematch of the 2022 Boys State Championship over at Rupp Arena. GRC and Warren Central going at it once again. The Cardinals, the defending state champs, the Dragons, trying to take the hardware back to Bowling Green. Second quarter, Jerome Morton steps back, knocks home the triple. What was once an 8-point lead is now 2. Just before halftime's buzzer, Warren Central's Isaiah Villafuerte plays beat the clock. The 3 sends the Dragons to the locker room with a 36-27 lead. Second half, GRC struggling. Morton, money on this 3, though, cuts the Central lead 2-3. Morton with a game-high 23 points. The Cardinals trying to score quickly, and foul Sam Parrish rushes the layup. The lead is 4, but GRC runs out of time and gas. Warren Central takes home the title, 64-60 the final. GRC finishes the season with a 30-6 record. Warren Central just 1 loss on the season.
We talk about playing with heart. That's kind of our message for what we just experienced in 24 hours of trying to play 3 basketball games of the level we've played at. We talked about heart. We talked about play with your heart, not your legs, not your excuses. A couple times I wish the ball would have bounced our way. Maybe a call or 2 maybe would have helped swing our favor. But our guys fought. I think it defined our team when you saw us get down and you saw a team that played with such a sense of urgency and fight.
that familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
Doctor, after my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me really self-conscious.
It's not your fault. That stubborn fat and excess skin is extremely hard to get rid of with diet and exercise alone.
That's exactly why I went to Sono Bello. I really trust their team of experts, and I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
Ab EX is a great alternative to a tummy tuck. So that stomach overhang that you mentioned becomes a flat, tight tummy fast with minimal downtime.
Schedule your free, no obligation consultation now to learn more about Ab EX by Sono Bello. Call 1-888-391-5208 or go to sonobello.com.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey, and I've seen a lot of crazy spring weather. So before you grab that umbrella or put on that coat, stay ahead of the storm with the WKYT First Alert Weather Team.
Well, that's our show for this week. Join us next week for another show of the Scholastic Ball Report featuring high school athletes. As always, special thanks to our SBR team, Pressman's King of Stream, William Warfield, Joel Clace, our director of WKYT, executive producer, Bridget DeVries, and also the KYT sports staff of Brian Milam, Lee K. Howard, and Lindsey Goff. And remember, for those you see and you don't see, you keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report was sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and by Clark's Pump and Shop, Crown Trophy, Double Dogs, La Rosa's Pizza, Mingy Beef Jerky, Prep Spin, P-Rats, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.